Pixys OS for Poco F1 based on Android 13. This is Shubham here, and without any further ado, let's get into it. So at the very first time, let's move inside the system information. Going toward the setting and about phone section, you will see that this is running on the latest build of the Pixys OS and all the other information regarding the Android security patch, which is the latest one, and also the kernel version. And also the Android 13 Easter egg. Again, that's pretty much obvious. Now moving further, let's talk about the Pixys customization section. So to talk about this customization section of feature of this ROM, then they are minimal as. So if you can see, these are the three features they have included in the Pixel Lab or Pixel OS laboratory, where you will get all the other things, and also this option where you can just hide the applications of your choice. So that's something really nice. They have included some really less or minimal features, and also you will get something called as theming settings, where you can just set the theme of the ROM as per your choice, and that's something really nice. I guess till now this is the only ROM which I have seen which have such minimalist type of customizations and features, and some way somehow this is for the people who don't like much customizations bulked inside the ROM, and I'm pretty much satisfied with it because I'm such person too. So they have included all these two features inside it. Talking about the Android 13 generic features, then you will get what you get every time, that is to customize the wallpaper, themed icons which you get, and also some huge collection of wallpaper to select from. So that's something static which you get in all Android 13 builds. And also this small monitor engine where you can just customize the colors of your choice, and you can just set as per your preference. So all that is working pretty much fine, and this minimalist animation when you go to the back gesture. So moving further, you will also get the Android 13 based generic widgets. So all the widgets, as you can see, you will get every widget of your choice. One of the special one, which is the battery, is getting quite popular. No doubt they have copied it from the iOS, that's what I think, but yes, that works pretty much fine. And not the least but the most favorite widget, that is the clock one. So the clock widget also works pretty much fine. You just have to drag the clock and you are good to go. So that's something really nice. So this ROM is something which you will get all the minimalist features and you are good to go. Now let's play some games, that is the gaming performance on this ROM. So on this ROM you won't get any type of gaming mode as you get in all the ROMs, but you will surely get just one option, that is for the higher FPS in games, and that's all about it. But as you guys know, we surely test our gameplay in all the ROMs to see how the ROM is working for the gaming performance. So here we go. So we are playing BGMI mobile on full settings, whatever this ROM offers, and you can see that the gameplay is pretty much smooth. You won't see any type of stutter, lag or any type of frame drops while playing BGMI. Thanks to the Snapdragon chipset which performs so well even after so many years, and you won't face any type of issue. So in terms of the gaming department, this ROM works pretty much fine, and you can also use this ROM for gaming without any issues. Now let's move towards the battery performance on this ROM. So talking about the battery performance, then once charged to 100%, then this ROM will last you about 6 to 7 hours of screen on time. No doubt if you're an average or a normal user who just use phone for some normal day-to-day tasks, some scrolling and some social media application stuff, then this battery will last a day long. So in terms of battery department too, this ROM works pretty much fine, and that's kind of decent. Now let's talk about the safety net check, or better called as the CTS bypass. So this is the safety net check application, and clicking on run the test you will see that the safety net check gets bypassed out of the box. That means there's no need to flash explicitly magisk or anything such to get your ROM booted and get worked all the finance application. So that's something really nice and perfectly fine. Now it's time to snap some pictures, that is the Pixys OS photography. So in this ROM you won't get any other camera, but you get the best camera, that is the MIUI one. So with this camera, as you guys already know, that you will get the support of the 4K 60fps video recording, which starts from the HD quality right from the 720p to 30fps and it ends to the 4K 60fps. So that's something really good with this MIUI camera. You actually don't need to flash any type of Gcam or any other kind of mod when you have the MIUI camera. It suffices all you need. In the photography section you will get the HDR support and also the AI option where you will just get some enhanced photo in such old device and also including the 4K 60fps video recording. Rest all of the modes works perfectly fine on this phone and you won't face any type of issues with it. You will also get a pro mode where you can just shoot some amazing photos if you are something sound with respect to the photography profession or something like that. You can just select the ISO and all the other option and you can have some snappy photos if you want. So in terms of photography section they have included this camera and that will suffice all you need. So that's something really nice and that's good. Now it's time to talk about the security, Dirac and also the Dolby options. So in this ROM you will get security, which is the face unlock, and that is the IR one, as you guys already know. And this IR face unlocks works pretty much fine and it's fast as usual. Also the fingerprint unlock works pretty much fine and it is snappy and it will work until and unless your hands are not slippery or kind of wet with water or sweat. That's something really nice. Rest, in department of security you will get Google Play Protect and everything else which you usually get. Talking about the Dirac sound enhancer, then in sound settings you will get the Dirac, or better called as the Mi sound enhancer. In this you will get your option to select from the equalizer and also the device you are using, and you are good to go after selecting the scene. Last but not the least, you will also get the Dolby. So you will get the Dolby Atmos support. You will just have to select the mode of your choice and you are good to go. I prefer to select the Dolby rather than enabling the Dirac sound enhancer when it's available, because Dolby actually gives a very good thumping sound. But also some old school people who like the Dirac sound enhancer, they are free to use any one of it. So that's something really nice. I can see that many ROM communities are including the Dolby Atmos in their ROM, and that also works pretty much fine without getting crashed or something like that. So that's something really amazing. Now jumping on the numbers, let's talk about the AnTuTu Scores. So this is the very first time that the AnTuTu Scores is very much satisfying for me. The only reason is that this score actually justifies the performance of this ROM. Having some minimal features, some very less customization, and also such performance deserves such kind of scores, which ranks up to 4 lakhs plus. Thanks to the Snapdragon chipset and also all the hardware configuration which supports this phone, and Android 13 is running on this phone in 2023 being such an old phone. So in my opinion, AnTuTu score looks pretty much fine, and again, don't rely on numbers, but still this score is pretty much nice, pretty impressed. Now it's time for our conclusion, that is our final words. So talking about this ROM, then you will get some really good performance on this ROM. I just want to tell you one thing guys, that I have seen some videos where they are claiming that is this the next Android 14 or something like that. Then just for a note, then including the back, or something called as the back gesture animation, doesn't make an Android 13 ROM and Android 14 one. I hope you guys understand that is just some simple animation they have included. Rest all the features and everything else is coming from the Android 13, and no doubt because it is an Android 13 ROM. So that was a completely different topic, but talking about this ROM, then you can use this ROM as a daily driver and you won't face any type of issues. This ROM is really smooth and stable and you can actually use it as a daily driver without any type of issues. So that's it for this video guys. If you like this video, must hit that like button and also subscribe this channel for more such updates and ROM updates coming soon. Till then, see you guys again in the next one. Until then, peace out.